Morning, everybody. I'm very happy to be here today, representing the gaming universe. And I will say welcome to the gaming universe as well for the next 15 minutes. First of all, maybe I have a question for the audience as we speak about mass market. Who did play a game in the past 1 month? I'll say console, mobile, tablet, or on Facebook. Can you raise your hand? Don't be shy, I will not tell anybody. Okay, 50%, it's good. Good to start. But first of all, maybe I just want to introduce myself quickly. My name is Yannick Theler. I've been working for Ubisoft now for more than 12 years in different countries. Switzerland is my country of origin. After China for 5 years, where I studied a lot the free-to-play business model. It's a big stuff now. And since 3 years, I'm the happily managing director of Ubisoft Abu Dhabi. And I joined the country almost 3 years ago. It was 27th of November 2011 when I came with my wife and a laptop. And we had to try to do something. Of course, I love to play games. I love to play sports games. Unfortunately for me, Ubisoft doesn't develop games on sports, but I love NHL. Splinter Cell is my favorite game of Ubisoft. And CSI and Crimes, of course, is my favorite mobile game for Ubisoft. A quickly overview, just to show you that, as I told you, I came 3 years ago. I was alone here. Since January 2012, every single month, I have amazing people who join me in this amazing adventure, I would say. We are close to 50 people now in the studio, and people coming from all around the world. Important to say, 35% of the people that are from the region as well, as we are creating jobs. And all together, we put a lot of work. And last May 2014, we released our first product, CSI and Crimes. I was very happy or proud that yesterday during the introduction, everybody spoke about Ubisoft and what we have done for the moment here. I always say to my people, it's just the beginning. We don't have to be crazy. Of course, we have 16 million people who play our games. And I say we have 16 million bosses every day when we go to the office. We have to think about them. We have to listen to them. We have to feed them. We need to do additional content. It's very important. Small word about my company, Ubisoft, because it's important, I think, to tell you that Ubisoft was created in 1986 by 5 brothers. They had the vision about entertainment already at that time. One of these brothers, Yves Guillemot, is still our CEO. 1 billion income last year. We are the 4th independent publisher worldwide. And I think it's amazing today because Ubisoft is here. And after myself, we will have the top one of the industry. The CEO of Activision Blizzard is going to speak. And I think it's very fortunate for us that we will speak about video games for a long time. We have a 15-plus franchise. We're selling millions of games. And important, 9,200 people working for the company. 85% of these people that are doing like us in Abu Dhabi, they are developing games. Now let's move on to the main topic because I didn't come here to speak about myself or speak about Ubisoft. Speaking about the business of gaming. And while I was preparing the presentation, I was thinking about how I'm going to start with it. And I think the best things would be to speak about our players. Who is playing games? Who are the players? Because I think when we speak, when we hear about what the people think about the player, I think there is a misview of a video game player. Then I took some information here. As you can see, 53% of players in the video game, they play smartphone. That's a very important indicator that we have to take into account us as a game developer because it's an ecosystem that we cannot get out of it. 58%, and I took the American market because it's a big one, and it's a good universe for us to compare. 58% of the American people, they are playing games. And within that 50%, that joined maybe the discussion before, almost 50% of the players are women. And when you develop content, you have to know these things that are very important. And we speak about digital disruption. 62% of all the video game players, they want to play online, they want to play with their friend, and they want to play together. And the average age of a player is 31 years old. It's not anymore the teenager. I could finish my presentation already with these 3 main slides, but I will give you a little bit more. The global video market has an expanded value by 2016 at 83 billion. Some other industries, study says 86 billion. Now 83, 86, it's a good figures for us because it's growing up. The business is still there and it's still growing. Last year, 1 year ago, Sony and Microsoft, they released their new machine, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and they sold over 14 million consoles. And I think what said the CEO of Do yesterday, when we put figures on the presentation, I think the minutes after I put it, it's already obsolete because you have much more now on the market. And again, I try to have always a fact about the digital disruption. Digital game and downloaded content has a year-over-year growth of 33%. It's huge. If you compare to the growth of the industry and the forecast as well, from 2012 to 2016, you can see that the average growth is 6.7%, which is already very good. Now, if you check a little bit the segmentation of the market, of the device, you can see the tablet and smartphone, it's an amazing increase. Tablets is 47% increase year over year, while smartphone 18.8. Now that's something that when I came here in Abu Dhabi as well for the studio, that's what a market that I want to take for Ubisoft as well, because it's growing fast, and for a new studio, it's interesting to enter new markets. Now, I don't think that the console business will disappear. They still have a big market share, even if it's getting down a little bit, but the people, as we have seen, they are hungry, and they like to play high-end products in a very big high-end machine. Now, that's something as a video game publisher we have to put in our mind every day. That's the gamers. We need to put the gamer, the player, at the center of everything. The gamer have an immense purchasing power and has a lot of influence, social influence. A couple of years, it was kind of different, but now we cannot take that out when we develop a game. I just will speak a little bit about the segmentation of our market. I think we have 3 big markets. The high-end product, console, PlayStation, Wii, and Xbox. We have the digital, free-to-play and social, all the social platforms, and the mobile business. High-end console and PC game. A year ago, as I said, PlayStation 4, Xbox One went on the market, and it was a very big hit. I mean, it was beyond all the most forecast of all the companies, even from outside. The business grew very fast. And we have a next generation adoption 250% faster than the previous console was released 10 years ago. Again, for us, it gives an indicator that the people are hungry, they want better game, they want better quality. Of course, console goes as well. And that's the CEO of Etisalat, was speaking about that yesterday. You have a lot of business behind video games. I mean, all the TV, next gen as well, very important. The 3D TV, all the connection, everything goes better and faster and help us as well to be closer to our player and to give them a better experience and immersion into our game. However, as the market is growing, we still have the actual, we call that the current generation console. Still going well. I mean, people, they're still buying this console. They are 10 years old, but the quality of the render in the game and the experience is still good. It's still online as well. And we see that for the next 2 years, publishers, developers, and as well as Sony and Microsoft and Nintendo, they will continue pushing their current console. PC market, I think that's a very big disruption on the market. Because now we have 2 main digital platforms, Steam and Origin. And this platform, they are taking a very big part of the business versus the retail business. We have seen a decrease of 51% of the retail sales on PC versus these 2 digital platforms. People, they get used to download product. They don't go necessarily anymore in the shop to buy it. And that's a big change. And for us as developer, we have to think about it. We have to adapt ourselves. Otherwise, we'll be in trouble. Digital. I have only one slide on that, but just to show you that the trend, it's the platform, Facebook, King.com, all that kind of platform who provide product. This kind of platform, if we can see from 2012 to 2019, they will triple in terms of income. Then it's a trend. It's a casual trend, as I said. It's a new kind of business, and it's going well. An interesting fact, 34% of all the internet users worldwide will or should play a social game by the end of next year. Then if you take the whole population of World Wide Web users, you take 30% of it, that's a potential that we could reach and unleash. Now, top 10 gaming trends for 2014, I will say social gaming, mobile gaming together. We don't have to forget that women and older generation are playing more and more games. It's not only for newbies, it's not only for teenagers. Gaming is increasingly social. As a game developer, we cannot forget that layer. If you don't put a layer of social interaction in your games, console, PC, mobile, you will be in big trouble. You will lose a part of a lot of community very soon, and you will be out of the market quickly. Gaming catch up with the movie industry, because I always try to compare entertainment business. I will show you that after. Mobile is on the rise. Casual is becoming as popular as PC and console games, and that's a big trend as well, direction that the market is taking. And that's why it's a big disruption. Free-to-play business, it's disrupting the market, and it's a very, very interesting way to approach a game. That's what we do in Abu Dhabi as well. But it's a big learning curves. When you take developer who used to develop on console games, on PC games, a paid game, it's completely different from all the kind of job, from the game designer to the game economic designer to the data analyst. It's a completely different way to think about. And that's why you need to put the gamer at the center of everything, because you will invest a lot of money for 2 or 3 or 4 years, and you put the game on the market for free. And it's very simple. In 1 month, you can be bingo, or you can be gone. Then you have to manage this kind of business model. Asia is still the hotbed for gaming. As we've seen yesterday some forecasts, I mean, the region here and I'll say China have a huge market of development, and that's something we should unleash. Mobile game, as you can see here, from 2013 to 2015, we are going to double the market size worldwide. It's and of course, the screen of the mobile is more or less doubling as well every year. Now, for us, it's very good as developer because the experience of the player will be much more better, the immersion as well with that screen. Just a small slide to show you the shipment estimation by 2017. Again, China will play a big role in that market in the future. Just some info about some of the best games. Unfortunately, we are not yet here with CSI and Crimes, but just to show you that with one game, one application, that's a daily average income for the top games on mobile now. Now, if you multiply that by 365, you'll see that we are much more than $1 billion per year, only for one game. But pay attention, behind one game, you have hundreds of people working on it. You have a lot of different jobs. It's not like 10 people who have an idea and develop the game and bingo. It's a big expertise behind, and it's big teams. Gaming in MENA, because we're here, I think it was important to give a little information about it. We already spoke about the potential, but for us, as an external company, as we are looking at MENA, we see that the population is huge. It's larger than US by 25, almost 50% bigger than Europe. And we find this ratio that by 2020, 1.2 billion of Arabs under 25 will be connected. It's a very big chunk of people. And the market is valued at 1.6 billion today. And yesterday, during the presentation, we've seen that in the next 4 years, the market should reach 4.6 billion. the players are coming. For example, Sony this year announced that the Play Store will support Arabic. That's a step closer to the Arabic community. Publisher, developer like Ubisoft, for example, we start localizing our biggest IP as well in Arabic. We have a community manager in Abu Dhabi who is speaking with the Arabic community, because for us it's important, as everything is connected and social, we have to interact with the people in their mother tongue. Some facts: the people, they spend 7 minutes per day in UAE on Facebook, and 13 minutes per day playing on Candy Crush Saga. It's very big. Okay, I need to go fast. Just to show you the difference between 2000 and post-digital explosion, that we have a very big difference on consumption in media. Everything moved to electronic, everything moved to digital. And for us, we have to think about it when we develop game, as I said. Just a comparison between video game, 83 to 86 billion, versus cinema. Global cinema is close to 100 billion. However, we are growing faster than the industry of cinema. And a lot of big companies like us are going to, I didn't speak about convergence of media, otherwise we can speak another hour. But the big IPs of video games, they are moving into cinema. Ubisoft is going to release 2 movies next year from the video game franchise that we develop. To conclude, I think I don't have to add many things to say that yes, disruption is ahead. As a game developer, we have to think about digitalization of the business. We have to think about socialization of the business. Otherwise, simply, we will be out of the business very soon. Thank you for your attention. It was a real pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Yannick.
Thank you, Yaki, for your presentation.